Hi, we're the Bag Ladies, and we are back to show you a brand new project. We are so thankful to have you watching our projects every single week that we're putting out to you. And so these are DIT projects because you could do it together with friends, with a company that comes to see you, with your family. They are just projects, or you can do them all by yourself. Just something to do during this crazy 2020. Today's project is all about being thankful. And Cindy's going to explain to you what you need, and you are going to love this.
It's going to be a lot of fun, everybody. These are called gratitude stones. And basically, it looks something like this when you're finished. I'll put it in my hand and hold it up so you can see it a little closer. And it says, beautiful. Now, this was just done out of an old magazine page and a cute little lettering saying. Now, let me show you how to make these stones. You might be wondering, what do I do with these stones? Put them in your pocket, and when you see someone that might be having a bad day, hand them one. Or you could hide them around the house or hide them in your neighborhood and let people find them and feel like they are beautiful, blessed, perfect.
Yeah, you could put them like in somebody's mailbox, or put them by a doorway where you know people are going to go in, and just have different things on them. I mean, these are so great to make somebody feel good, because I definitely want the beautiful one.
All right, to start, what you want to find is look in the floral department of Walmart, of the dollar store, or your local craft store. I believe I bought these at the local craft store. I can't remember, but you want them to be clear, and also you want them to have a nice flat top. This one here is about the size of a $50, I would guess. Okay, so you just want to look for clear with a flat top. Okay, and your artwork is going to go on the bottom. Okay, maybe you don't like to draw. You don't have to draw for this project. I'll show you other ways to do this. Second, go through some of your old magazines and maybe find some pretty backgrounds, pretty scenery, or something you just like. This one was actually the base of a tree from an advertisement. You just need a small area. The fun part about this is what you're going to do is you're going to lay your stone on top of whatever portion you like of the picture to see what would look best on your gratitude stone. So start with magazine pictures, or you could use old photographs, or you could even do your own artwork if you want to really
just to even design, you know, like little designs.
Perfect. I love that idea. Once you find some artwork for your background, you want to make sure it's on some sturdy paper. So I chose mine for today. I love this. It looks like a piece of a quilt or something. It just has different shades of blue in the background. And I stuck the word blessed on the top. Now, since it came from a magazine, what I did was I took a piece of cardstock or heavy-duty paper to put on the back. Not only does it make it a little sturdier, but here's the other reason. You want to have something on the back side. Hey, you could even put your initials on the back side if you have a piece of cardstock on the back. Okay? Now, the next thing you want to do is decide on your placement of your stone. I chose to put my stone at the top here. And I used a pen, and you could probably see, I'll hold it closer to the camera so you can see. You can probably see that I traced around the outside. Now you may think, I don't want that pen mark to show. Don't worry about it. It's not going to show. You're going to cut that part off because you want this circle to be slightly smaller than your stone. So now what I'm going to do, oh, by the way, my words. I found this package of words at the local craft store. It's from Tim Holtz Ideology. You don't have to go buy these. What you can do is you can get on your computer and come up with your own words, and you just want to do them in a small font. Now, these were done on sticky back paper, but that isn't even necessary. Then all you need is a glue stick. So just keep that in mind. I like the idea of coming up with your own words.
Yeah, you can even use magazine words that are very tiny, which sometimes they're very tiny, and I can't use them for other projects, but they would work perfectly for this little stuff.
I love that idea. So once you've chosen your word, you'll go ahead and glue it onto your background. If it's on sticky paper, then you just peel the back off and stick it down. Whatever works. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors, and when I go to cut this, I am going to cut so that I cut away the ink mark. So my circle will be slightly smaller than where I drew it. If it's not perfect, don't worry about it, because these stones aren't perfect either, okay? And what you're gonna do is you are going to glue it down to the back side of your stone. Now, what's the best way to glue this on? The best way to glue this on is to use some quick drying super glue. What I do is I take the quick drying super glue and I put it right around the edge of the stone, not in the middle, okay? And then I just glue it down, and if you use the quick dry, it will glue very, very quickly. Now the stones look pretty just like that. You don't have to do anything else to them. But if you want to give them a little bit more of a polished look, you'll notice on this one, I added some copper tape. Now, this tape can be found at your local craft store, and it is regular tape, and you can peel the back off and stick it around the edge. This is a very narrow one. Now, where did I find this in the craft store? I found it where the stained glass materials are. They obviously use this for stained glass. But let me tell you a little secret. I also found this at Home Depot because they use copper tape like this to put around trees so that the snails won't crawl up the trees. Who knew, right?
Who knew?
So you could probably find it at Home Depot. Now the difference with the copper tape at Home Depot is it might be a little bit wider, but you can cut it to a thin length. You just want to have enough so that you can go all the way around the edge of your stone. I like to cut it extra long just so that I can overlap it a little bit and it won't come off. So that's all I did was I peeled the back off. Be careful because it can be a little sharp along the edges. And then just carefully bend it around and your stone is finished. Now I like the idea that you could put a date, maybe your initials or something on the back side.
I mean, I definitely like that.
So think about that when you're doing your gratitude stones. Karen had a great idea to hide them around your house.
Oh, yeah. Just because I thought if you put them in special places and you saw one, no matter what that day was, you open the drawer, in the bathroom to take out a brush and it says, blessed. It just makes you smile for a second. So it's neat to have them around and to give them to people so that you could put them in a little pouch and give them to people, and they could put them all around their house and they would think about you every time they saw them.
So those are our gratitude stones. I hope you liked that video. This is so much fun. I got addicted to these for a while and I was making them constantly. And I had a lot of fun with making them.
Oh, I can tell you, I'm going to be using that whole thing up to make those gratitude stones. And because it's right now, especially when people are kind of down a little bit, it's a great idea to put out. I think they would just love these. And please go to bagladiesonline.com. That is our website. You'll see lots more ideas and a little bit more about us, and we have new surprises coming soon. Or go to Facebook and go to the Bag Ladies. We are at Bag Ladies 4, the number 4, Learning. Bag Ladies 4 Learning on Facebook. We need you to please like us there if you are having fun with these kinds of projects. And also go to YouTube. We're putting these on YouTube every week for now. We want you to get to know us. I mean, so many of our teachers, of course, know us and knew us and have our fun with these projects. But now we're trying to branch out that everyone can do fun projects.
Yeah, the projects we're presenting for you are just so much fun for everybody in the family to enjoy. That's why we call it DIT. Do it together. Thanks, everybody.
Have a great holiday.